who he is.
Yeah, Gary got a black wife and everything.
I think Gary be having Murrays in his hair too. His hair be sliding, his hair be smooth.
But he's the whitest white dude you've ever seen though. Like you would never know.
Man, if you
Speaking of white guys.
Yeah.
T-Rex.
T-Rex just walked in the room.
Okay, so T-Rex gonna wait till we take a break to bring him on. But look,
T-Rex and Obama got the same haircut.
Hilarious. Yeah, so what we're doing is talking about the Foxxhole Comedy Corner back now. It's been on hiatus for a while. And what we're doing here is for the first few weeks of the show, of a couple of months, is we're rotating the hosts. Like G-Thing will be here next week. Esau McGraw is here. He brings in his crew, whoever he wants to bring in. And you guys just sit around the table and kind of talk to the listeners and ask them questions. And I thought I heard Naeem talking about there's a lot of people when he goes on the road out there that really like talk back to the audience. They want to be comics, but they don't have an outlet. So I thought it'd be cool for you guys tonight to give the audience to call in and be that outlet. If they're funny, they can make it happen. If they're not funny, well, you got to do what you got to do.
So look,
we're going boom.
All right. So we're always on stage in front of thousands of people, making people laugh. Now it's your opportunity to call us and see how good you are and make us laugh. Hit us up, 855-369-9898. That's 855-369-9898. Foxxhole Comedy Corner. I'm Esau McGraw. Naeem Lynn. Guy Black. We'll be back with you in a minute. Bam. Esau McGraw, Foxxhole Comedy Corner, Sirius XM 98. Man, I'm sitting here with Naeem Lynn. Yeah. Just walked in the door. T-Rex.
What up?
Washington, D.C. Hey, man, T-Rex, look, instead of me introducing you, man, why don't you tell the people yourself about yourself?
Well, I graduated from the Juilliard School of Performing Arts. Magna cum laude, 1988. Just a comedian from Washington, D.C. area.
You really graduated in 88, didn't you? You old fuck.
I'm old as shit.
Yeah.
I'm old as shit. I went to the same school with Sylvester Stallone, and I did.
I just saw Sylvester Stallone in a movie, man. He had to have his head pent up in the back.
They have a knob in the back, and they just twist, and the skin gets tighter. It's like a belly button.
Man, it was him, and then Arnold made it was called The Replacements, and Arnold Schwarzenegger was in it.
Damn.
Arnold walked like his knees are gone. Like he's like, you know how the Terminator walked for real? He walked like that for real.
Right.
So man, look. We've sitting here talking about the stuff that happened to us on the road.
Right.
I mean, so you've been on a lot of big tours before.
Yep.
Naeem is on one of the wildest ones in history before, man. Naeem,
he's on the biggest one in the history of the fucking planet.
I told him that. I just told Guy that. Guy looked at me like he didn't believe it.
Well, first
they got pyro.
Kevin's tour made more money than all tours combined in the first 3 nights.
Hilarious. More than Eddie Murphy.
On the tour, Eddie Murphy didn't do as many shows as we did. Eddie Murphy, the box office is nobody's ever going to get that.
Now, and the Kings of Comedy.
King's Comedy that's box office is higher than Kevin's. But we're talking about the
because
show.
Steve Harvey will call up here.
Tell him to call up.
What the hell y'all talking about? they lying their ass off.
Man, what is one of the wildest things that ever happened to you
on tour? I mean, you want sexual or you want
anything?
Racial?
Period. Just wild.
I can give you sexual and racial at the same time.
Give me racial first.
I got
he fucked the white girl and called him a nigga.
Right.
She must have
I had a
good.
threesome with 2 white girls and a Indian, and the Indian the one that called me the nigga.
Wow.
You talking about 7-Eleven Indian or?
Did she have an accent when she said that?
American.
If I want to give you crazy stories on tour, I have to go back to before all this happened. Like I had some crazy stories with Kevin. Way back in the day, I remember one time. See Kevin, like JT from the 5 Heartbeats. Mm-hmm. Remember he had to have all the girls.
Yeah,
that's Kevin.
Oh, he don't want to be a part of the team.
Nah, that was Kevin. Like you try to do Shot Brother Kev, go over there and like look at that big face dude over there, and then he try to leave with the chick. One time, me and Kev met these guys. We were in Oakland. This was years ago. This was him and his wife were broken up for that weekend.
I know it was a fight.
And
it was in Oakland.
You're right.
We was in Oakland and we met these 2 chicks, right? And I'm trying to get at one of the girls. He getting at the other girl, but my girl look a little bit better. So he go in the room with my girl, and I'm knocking the door like, "What's going on in there?" And he had his foot against the door, talking about, "She throwing up, man. She throwing up." This nigga is trying to get the girl to suck his dick. My girl.
He wanted the one he wanted.
Nah, you can't do that, man.
Did you say try? Because it sounded like it could have happened if the door was closed.
You know what?
She did it, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, she did it. That's why he frustrated.
I didn't kiss her though. I didn't kiss her.
You didn't kiss her?
Nah.
But she did it.
I didn't kiss her that night.
What? T-Rex.
Yes, sir.
What? I know, look, I know that you done had some ignorant things happen to you on the road, because
Yeah.
tell me what's one of the wildest things that ever happened to you, man, while you was out traveling?
In Maryland, when I put a dude in the hospital.
Oh yeah, you talking about that shit.
When I was on stage, a dude talking shit the whole show, and then at the end of the show, he was he wasn't happy with the way I was handling him, so he was like, "Wait till you get off stage." And I was like, "All right, motherfucker." And he's like, "Call me motherfucker one more time and see what happens." And I was like, "All right, motherfucker, we'll see what happens." And when I got off stage, I started walking through the crowd. He stood up and walked in front of me, and I just knocked his ass out, and pounded his ass out, and then the security guards picked him off the ground. And you know the best part about that whole story is Scruncho was there.
Wow.
And you know Scruncho's whole history, right? And
Right.
Scruncho was like, "Nigga, I ain't never fucking with light-skinned niggas again. I didn't know light-skinned niggas was like that." But security guards picked this dude up like a battering ram, used his head to open the door, and then threw him head first down the steps.
So he got beat up in intro now?
And I was covered with blood too, so everybody was like, "You're covered with blood, you're bleeding." And I was like, "That's not my blood." And then I was like standing there with a bloody shirt and jeans, selling my DVDs after the show.
But what city was that?
That was in Baltimore.
Shout out to
Wow.
Baltimore.
Shout out to Baltimore.
Oh, look at this ashy motherfucker right here.
Uh-huh. Hey, if you guys want to talk to T-Rex, Naeem, Lynn, hit us up, 855-369-9898, Foxxhole Comedy Corner. I'm Esau McGraw. We're sitting here with Guy Black, T-Rex, Naeem, Lynn, man. One of the wildest things that ever happened to me, dude, is I was on stage, and there was this old dude in the back, this old black dude in the back, talking loud. You know what I mean? And he was like one of them old dudes that stuck in the 70s. Oh, come on, man. You know, jive ass, turkey, sucker, duck. You know what I'm saying? Understand this, you understand me, all that other stuff like that. And then I was, and I told him to be quiet, and I got on him a little bit. And, I was talking about his clothes. I said his suit looked like it was ventriloquist dummy clothes on and all this stuff like that. He had one of them, you remember them mall stores that used to sell suits where you can go buy a suit in the mall, and then but all the jackets were short? They come down to like the top of the pants.
Like waiter jackets?
Yeah, there's like bellhop clothes. You know what I'm saying?
Organ grinder monkey.
Yeah, so I said he had on a ventriloquist dummy clothes, and he got mad. You know what I mean? So then halfway through the show, I had this 7 foot. The security guard was literally 7 foot tall.
Who fucked his whole career up.
He was standing next to the stage, and the old dude pulled out a little pocket knife and rushed the stage.
Wow.
He rushed the stage. About 3 feet from the stage, that security guard cold cocked him from where he was standing and knocked his ass out. You know what I'm saying? And they carted him out. And then I was like, I started commentating, them carrying him out. They literally passed him out to the back
he was
door.
crowd surfing?
Right, yeah. Like he crowd diving. Like they literally passed him out. And I did another 25, 30 minutes.
Nice.
And that was about 2 weeks ago, two girls started fighting in the middle of my show.
Really?
That shit didn't happen so many times.
At the factory?
This was in Bakersfield.
My God.
You ever been to Bakersfield?
Yeah.
Bakersfield is that place.
Shout out to Jay's place,
Yeah.
Bakersfield. Oh, my God.
Bakersfield.
Shout to all the meth labs.
In Bakersfield. Prostitution in Bakersfield was bad in the summertime. Them hoes get dark. It'd be hot in Bakersfield.
Prostitution is good.
Like, man, hit us up, man. Guy Black is here, man, holding up all the signs, making me. He's like Kunta Kinte in reverse. Like, like you can't turn the plantation over to Kunta because Kunta gonna get revenge. So we got a break. We're gonna come back with some more guests. I'm Esau McGraw, Foxxhole Comedy Corner, Sirius XM 98. Hit us up 855-369-9898. I'll be back in a minute. Foxxhole Comedy Corner, Sirius XM. Yeah. Esau McGraw, Foxxhole Comedy Corner, Sirius XM 98. Man, you guys can hit us up, 855-369-9898. We got some new guests that came into the room. Everybody give a big round of applause. Big round of applause for Bresha Webb. You seen her on Love That Girl, Atheon Crocker's In the Flow. Now she has a series, a web series. Is a web series called?
Well, I have a web series called The Carjacksons, but I just released a YouTube video called Shit Tiny Says.
Oh, okay.
And so, yeah, it's my take on what Tiny says.
And also in the room, man, a groundbreaking comic that we've seen on one of the most influential comedy shows in television history. Donnell Rawlings is in the house, man. Donnell. Some of y'all know him.
I gotta say it, son.
You gotta say it?
I have to say it, son.
All right, one more time.
I'm rich, bitch!
See, the beautiful thing about Donnell was Donnell just do not deny that. Like, some people are known for something. They're like, oh, man, I don't want to do that. You tell Donnell.
Like Dynamite!
Yeah, it's like Jimmy Walker used to do Dynamite.
It was
What we're talking about is some of the wildest stuff that has ever happened to us on the road, man. And Donnell had just walked in the door and had us rolling.
No, it's not even. It wasn't. It's not even anything comedy. But sometimes in comedy, we the people that make people happy. Sometimes we stressed out and we have things that are like bottled up inside of us. And evidently, there's a new show that they tape in Miami. It's called Comedy After Dark. Mm-hmm. And Walter Latham, who, if you don't know who Walter Latham is like one of the pioneers in urban comedy in terms of he was an executive producer behind one of the biggest tours before the Kevin Hart tour.
The Kings of Comedy.
The Kings of Comedy.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Groundbreaking tour. It broke all type of records. Mm-hmm. Influential guy to a lot of people's careers. He has a new show called Comedy After Dark in Miami,
right?
Which they showcase, some of the urban, black, white. They just have a group of different type of comics, and evidently Ray Lewowski. Lewowski.
Right.
It sounds like a cop.
That's like okay. So that's the show that encompasses like adult film stars and strippers and stuff with stand up.
Yes,
so it's called Comedy After Dark.
And I think I'm mad I wasn't on the show. It sounds like a nice
right,
a nice little concoction or whatever you want to call it. But anyway, they had a taping last night, and Ray Lewowski, how do you pronounce his name?
Lewowski.
He's a pretty well known like white African American type comedy. He went on stage and Jenna Jameson. They say Jenna Jameson, adult porn star. My sources tell me that she was high off of something. They didn't know what it was. White people do all type of stuff.
Semen.
And she went to she introduced Ray, and she screwed his name up the same way I just did it. And he went on stage and he was like, bitch, do you know who I am? She was like, do you know who I am? He was like, yeah, I jerked off to you like 16 times before I even came to the show. So they had a little heated thing going on.
He took it personal.
He took it personal, and he attacked one of the hosts of the show verbally, not physically. He didn't Chris Brown her, anything like that. But he went at her verbally. And at the end of the show, a lot of comics were hanging out, and Ray Lewowski was standing on the curve. And Walter Latham said he wanted to speak to him. Right, this is my sources tell me, and I got these sources at 2:00 in the morning, and they're always up. They like the ghetto TMZ.
Always up.
They like the ghetto TMZ. They said Walter Latham called him over there, mind you, executive producer, VIP person, and just snuffed Ray Lewowski.
Socked him,
snuffed him.
How does Walter Latham?
69.
This is Walter. This is the same Walter Latham that be having all the Bible scriptures on Twitter. I follow him on Twitter. He be making me feel better.
The same Walter Latham that's reinventing his place in the comedy field. Punched the hell out of Ray Lewowski, and
went straight to the hospital, broken hand.
And then I said, "What happened after that?" Well, and they said Walter rolled off like he was a gangster in a pimp movie, man.
Wow!
Like a smoke screen. They pulled open the car and he took off. But
man,
my question is, what point do you get? Do you ever feel like you frustrated enough where you want to just snuff somebody at a show?
I've never been that frustrated to where I want to sock a comic or anybody in the crowd. Like I might have frustrated somebody.
You never punched somebody in the face?
I ain't never been in a fight.
You ain't got your stripes,
I've been with you when you just
when I hit him with the mick, bluka, 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 mick. That's the test of a true comic when you get so frustrated at times you just take it or just snuff somebody. And I really think there's a lot of comics out here that's stealing material. A lot of comics that are not creative, and the reason why they're getting away with it because nobody punching people in the face no more, son.
So we need to get
back to punching people in the face.
Yeah, you got to get back to punching.
Get back to
basics.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
Put them on blast.
That's the only thing that people
Put
understand.
them on blast right
Donnell
now.
beat up a limo driver though. That's
yeah, it was an old ass limo too, man. He had no reason to pick us up.
That's just that DC in you. That's just that DC in you.
Now, Bresha Webb. Now, I'm being a woman in entertainment. I know that there's been some ignorant things that happen to you in dealing with production and whatnot, man. Tell us from a woman's perspective, what is one of the wildest things that you've ever had to deal with?
People thinking that I'm actually like my character, I'm unique in real life. I'm unique is real ratchet, and I love playing her, but people come to me and have a problem with something that I'm unique says on the TV show, and they bring it to me, and they're like, I ain't like what you said on that part when you said that such and such was Drake. You said something about Drake. And
right.
I'm like, you know that's a character.
Right. They
You know,
don't.
that's not me in real life.
They can't decipher entertainment from real people, actors.
Yes, I mean even now, you know, with my video, Tiny, you know, when I said shit Tiny says, people are like, you know, Tiny, I've repped for Tiny all day. How dare you? She represents for her family. Like, how you gonna do this? And I'm like, I ain't got a problem with Tiny. I can just do a great impression of her. That's
Why you don't punch somebody in the face though?
Cause I
You
got
never
small
got into-
hands. I got small hands.
Do you got to find a smaller face? But I think that's what you should do. That's what you should do.
I mean, yes. I mean, I've been.
Are you gonna be down with this movement?
Yes,
We
punching people in
take
the
it back.
face. I'll kick people in the
Donnell.
face.
All right.
I'll bite
Okay. So
people's
so
ankles.
Bresha, can I ask Tiny a question?
Yes.
Okay. Wait a minute. So Tiny, tell us about what T.I. got going on. What he got coming out right now?
Well, he got a lot of things going on right now. You know, he got his album he working on. You know, he's staying out of jail. And, you know, I'm real proud of him about that shit right now. You know, we got our kids that we got to take care of. I'm trying to have babies, so we just working on that. Yeah, but, you know, he got a lot of things going on. He's doing a movie now. You know, he's doing this new show on Stars.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, we got Family Hustle coming back. And we're going to have Love Hustle coming on. We're going to have a new talk show called
Love Hustle.
Love Hustle. We want everybody, you know, we want to have a life after you get out of jail for these, you know, these inmates. You know, we want them to have love like I got
Tiny,
love for T.I.
Tiny, tell me what's going on with your music career right now.
Well, my music career ended when I started having T.I.'s babies. He don't really like when I sing and dance and having his babies. So I put all of my energy and everything into OMG Girls because that is what my main focus is right now because I'm the manager / producer / label for them.
Is it true that you got plastic surgery?
Listen, I don't talk about that shit. Shut up.
The T.I. when he came out of prison, did he ever make you TITF?
TITF, what the hell?
Take it in the face. Yes. I just, you know, it's important because a lot of times when people get released from prison, they want to just exercise themselves in a creative way. Watch out for them acronyms; they'll get you every time.
They will. They will. I let him do anything. I'm just happy he came home.
So anybody, you know, hit us up at the Foxxhole Comedy Corner. If you have any questions for any of the comics, Naeem, Lynn, T-Rex, Donnell.
I know we reached out to Miami. I'm just curious if there was anybody last night at the taping that might have saw. I want to get the rundown on the producer, one of the biggest concert producers in the country, knocking out a white dude. If you was in Miami, Esau, tell him the number.
Look, if you were in Miami and you have and you want to be a Donnell Rawlings source.
Yes.
He needs to expand his sources.
Yes, sir.
Hit us up at 855-369-9898. If you want to ask anybody any questions, Bresha Webb, you want to ask Tiny a question, if you want to ask T-Rex a question, you want to ask Donnell a question, or if you have any inside information about how this happened last night, hit us up, 855-369-9898. We'll talk to you in a minute. Foxxhole Comedy Corner, Sirius XM 98. I'm Esau McGraw. This Sunday, you can catch me and the Plastic Cup Boys at Stand Up Live in Phoenix, Arizona, downtown Phoenix. Donnell, what you got going on coming up?
It's a lot of ish.
A lot of ish?
Can we come back to it? Because I don't really know right now.
You don't really know it?
It's a lot of joints, son. I don't know what to promote.
Like constant.
Yeah, we got to keep it going, son.
So look. We were talking about this situation that happened in Miami, right? A minute
Why
ago.
you keep trying to change words of it, make it seem like it's softer what it was?
Okay, well, I wasn't there, so
situation.
So tell us then. So tell me then.
So he got the white boy got punched. Swung on.
This is the first I heard. I'm just trying to be politically correct as I can be. I ain't gotta be.
I know, but
all right, then fuck it then. Who got socked in their mouth,
man? The
white
man got punched in the face. What happened was one of the biggest concert promoters in the concert game was doing the show. One of the comics violated. This is what my sources tell me.
Okay.
Allegedly. This is like DMZ with an NIG, DMZ or TMZ or whatever. And he had a situation with another comic, a white comic, who we tried to get on the phone that didn't want to talk about it.
No comment.
You know what I'm saying? And then that eludes me to believe that somebody punched in your mouth,
right?
And you ain't retaliate about it. You
what
know
did it do? Do you believe?
What do you say?
It did what?
It eluded.
Yeah, eluded.
No, man, when a brother get a new word, you use it for any situation you can.
Right,
So let me
right.
get a steak and cheese and put some eluded on that. I take some eluded, a double eluded.
This
But anyway,
Kool-Aid is weak. You must have eluded it.
long story short, the Walter Latham punched the comic, Ray Lewowski or Lepowski.
Just point to me
Lepowski.
when you want me to say the name.
Yeah, and we beating her. It's going to be big news in the comedy scene real soon, but punched him in the face and rolled out like a thief in the night. That's what I heard.
Wow.
And then we tried to get him on the phone to talk about it. And this is when, like you have some white performers, whatever. They black as shit. Until that situation happened, until that situation set off, you know what I'm saying? Because I knew he was going like, what up, my nigga? Bow! Listen, I'm going to see you in a court of law. and they phone book, they pulling everybody with a Berg or a Stein name.
You're going to hear from my lawyers, Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe.
Yeah, I'm going to need Matt Greenberg and Simon.
So on the line, we got Kareem from San Jose.
Hello.
You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, man, so look. You got any questions for any of the panel here? For Naeem, Lynn, T-Rex, Donnell Rawlings, Bresha Webb?
Shoot, I got a question for all of
Oh,
y'all.
you forgot?
No, I got a question for everybody.
Okay, what's your question?
Okay, I'm
I
trying
got
to
a
be...
question. I got a question for everybody. Where you from, man? You
man,
live in
Kareem.
San Jose, but you don't sound like you're from no
Kareem
San
sound like
Jose.
a cowboy.
Right. Kareem, that's a cowboy.
reckon.
Nah, I used
What-
I used to live in Dallas, but then Georgia, Atlanta.
Oh, okay. So what's your question?
All right, see, I'm Egyptian, and I'm trying to be a comedian, so, like...
You're
what-
Egyptian with a southern accent. Go ahead.
Yeah. I'm trying to be a comedian, but I'm trying to see, like, what's the best way to kind of do it, because when I go to the open mics and stuff like that, they don't want to put me on until I end up having to pay them to put me on, and I've been doing
You gotta
it.
pay them, son. You gotta. When you first start in this game, you gotta pay to play. Whatever you have to do to get on stage. If it's a situation where they say you gotta pay $10 to play, your ultimate thing is you want to get on stage.
Fuck that.
So whatever you
We're
have to
not gonna
do,
do that to him.
or whatever you have to do away from blowing a dude, you know what I'm saying? Do what you gotta do to get on stage.
Well, he's
I got
Egyptian.
shook up for him right now.
He
Kareem.
could just wrap up some road flares around his chest. Just
Kareem.
open up his shirt and say, "In the name of Allah, get on the stage, you mother bitch."
We doing this new thing on. I told with Kevin Hart right now.
Don't do
let
that,
me
man.
explain it to her. We doing this new thing where we get into town and we let a new comedian go up and
God.
do 5 minutes. So what we want you to do right now is give us a little bit of material. Give me a 1 minute of material, and then maybe I can help you out, man. Let's hear it.
All right. Well, most people think, because I'm Egyptian, that I hate flying, but I really don't, because that random selecting crap, because it's not really random, If you got a in your name, you're fucked, But I hate flying, because I'm fat, I'm like 480 pounds, so it's a whole other experience. I walk onto the plane, I don't get greeted with a hi, I get greeted with a seatbelt extender. I come to my seat, snack time comes around, stewardess looks at me all fat, she hands me a bag of peanuts, pats me on the shoulder, and just walks away. Kind of like, really?
I need my 2-drink minimum.
Okay, let's go around the table. Kareem, hold on a second, and find out what each comedian thought about what you
Well,
just
I was waiting for the punchline. Did you have some more or what? Or was that
Yeah,
it?
I was still going. Actually, it's Naeem, right? I'm talking to?
Yeah.
I recognize the
Yeah,
voice.
yeah.
You've actually, you don't probably, because you got a lot of people on Twitter, but you've retweeted me a couple times. But that probably shouldn't have said that, but okay.
Yeah, this shit is getting real gay. Come on, man. It's a joke.
I follow you on Twitter.
I'm going to be Paula Abdul in this situation, and I'm just going to say just keep writing, keep going up as much as you can, and you'll find your point of view, and just focus on that. And find some more punchlines in your jokes, and you'll be great.
Yeah.
You're already halfway there because you're bold enough to just go right into it. You didn't stutter. You just went right into it. So
Good
congrats
positive
to
criticism.
you.
That's
I'm
positive
gonna be Paula
criticism
Abdul.
right
I think you were great.
Yeah, and I know it's tough when you first start. Yo, what's his name again?
Kareem.
Kareem, are there any bridges where you live? No, come on. I'm just saying. Are there any bridges where you live?
Hey, it's like 25 minutes south of San Francisco.
Yeah, go up there, man. Right.
Don't pick up one of the phones. Do not pick up the phone.
Go up there and just jump, son.
Shut up.
Yo, just jump.
Yo,
but listen to Van Halen when you do it too, son.
I'm giving you a hug.
Wait. What's the?
No, I'm joking. And one thing I want to say, it's hard to really assess what you did, like not seeing you, because me listening to it, I could tell. Are you overweight or are you just lying?
Oh, I'm 480 pounds. I used to be 480.
See, I think that the things that you're talking about, we probably would have thought it might have been a little bit more funny if we could see how big you was. Then we could understand that seatbelt joke. But like I was saying earlier, the biggest thing to do when you first start, man, be aggressive about getting on stage. Bug the club owner, bug the promoter, get in their face every day. Don't let nobody tell you no, and just be prepared for your shot. But you got to do what the next person wouldn't do. It's always going to be a comedy like, man, I ain't trying to pay to get in here. And usually those people not funny. You know, you got to do everything you can do to get on stage, just smash it, and then you'll go from having to pay, and then they'll let you behind the cash register, and then they'll let you like pour your own Coca-Cola and shit like that. But you got to get on stage.
Yeah, or if you having a hard time finding stage time, create your own stage time. Find you a bar, find you something like that. You know,
bridge.
Get you.
Make sure you keep it out on the bridge.
You do comedy on a bridge. You know, get you a couple people standing right. And if you don't do that good, you can just jump. You can just end it immediately.
A stepping stool. You fat. It don't matter what it is.
Man, he ain't gonna get up on no stool. You don't 40.
I want to address the fact that he's 480 pounds.
480 pounds don't stand on no stool.
Yeah, 480 pounds. Like, you in a kind of a weird space right now, because if you get successful, you're not going to live that long to.
Oh, you used to be 480.
I mean, I lost like 180 pounds. I'm still 300 pounds.
So you still fat, though.
So what you do with all that? Yeah.
Hey, that 180 was the funny part.
Right.
He lost 180
So now
pounds.
you're 380.
No, he lost 180, 300.
Okay, so did your skin shrink back, or you got all the baggy skin? You got the bag?
I my stomach like it's a t-shirt. Like it's
wow.
See, that's the joke you should have used.
You need to get your body circumcised. You need to circumcise your hips and your chest and your arms and your neck. You need to get a trim. You ever make cookies?
I got Spanx. I got Spanx. That helps a lot, actually.
Spanx.
Who did you borrow them from?
That's hilarious.
Kim Kardashian.
How old are you, man?
Me, 26.
You 26 years old?
Dude, it
You
takes at
already
least 40 years to get to 480.
Right. Right.
You're an overachiever.
Now, good luck on the weight loss, man. But if you're going to make fat jokes, you got to stay a little bit fat. Just stay healthy fat.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I mean, that's not even the worst part. It's because I had my gallbladder removed, and like they didn't even tell me that. You know.
all right, man. This is getting depressing. You sick.
Right. Yeah.
Anything fatty, like when you have your gallbladder removed, you get diarrhea, like instant.
Oh, God.
All right.
I'm
Oh,
good.
wow.
I'm good.
Next caller.
All right, but what you got to do, man, is just
So
keep
you've been flash mobbing for the last couple months?
Yeah.
That means when you got to go, you got to go.
It's like every shit is an emergency. It's like it's not even a joke. Like I don't trust the fart. Like I don't play that. It's serious.
He's still trying to get us material.
Right, he's still throwing jokes out.
Yeah.
I mean, hey,
All right.
my one. I got
Jump!
Might as well
Jump!
take
Jump! You wasted our time. Jump, son.
Thanks for calling, Kareem.
Beat it.
All right, now we got Gentle from Pennsylvania. Was that
Gentle Giant.
Gentle Giant?
Yeah.
480 pounds.
You 482 Gentle Giant?
I am about 435, 6'7".
Diabetes
Wow.
is real, y'all. No.
How long your shoes last?
General Giant, what's your question for us tonight,
My
man?
shoes is size 16. What happened?
Your shoes be wore out in like 70 steps. Like, I need some more shoes.
General Giant.
What's your question, dog?
Yeah, and why are you using the alias? What's going on? Who you don't want to hear this?
No, I mean, I've said my real name on Foxxhole before, on documentaries.
That's all good.
How can we help you tonight?
Not really. I just want to thank y'all very much for coming back. God Black, I thank you for doing your thing, man. I miss you back in New York, but I'm glad I got you out here on the road on Sirius. Keep doing your thing, man. Good to see you work and all that good stuff. As far as y'all comics, thanks for bringing the comedy, especially with all stuff that's going on today, especially this week. Just want to say I appreciate y'all and
Man, we ain't with all that humble stuff, man. Do you want to be a comedian or not, man? Don't be calling up here all that soft
Sentimental shit.
He's gentle.
Did
Gentle
you bring me some
Giant.
Advil and a soda from the store?
Gentle Giant.
The nicest guy in the
Gentle
world.
Giant. Do you want to do stand-up comedy?
No. I don't want to do stand-up comedy. I'm just saying.
Then what the hell you calling here for, man?
Because I
Then we say, man, we got to talk to people that call just because they felt like it?
Hey,
That's how we do it.
He gonna call you. Hey, you gonna call a radio station. Hey, what you doing?
Gentle Giant is driving home.
What y'all
a little
got going
sleepy.
on?
Yeah, just call you, see what's going on.
We appreciate you, man.
Yeah, we appreciate you a lot, man.
I don't
Especially
appreciate
Gentle
you. I
Giant.
don't
God bless.
appreciate you. Jump off the same bridge that the Egyptian dude did.
No, he's
son.
in New York.
Jump off the Tappan Z's. Go Brooklyn. Go off the Brooklyn Bridge. son.
Yeah, we appreciate you, especially God Black. You know, he don't get too many shout outs around here, so
Yes.
yeah, he appreciate that shit.
Give it up for Guy.
They don't like me.
Yeah, we like that, but we still want you to.
We're going to go to the next caller. We got Mika. Mika from Mississippi.
Hey, Mika.
Hey.
Micah. I'm
Micah.
sorry, Micah.
Oh, shit, Micah.
Guy Black be spelling these names.
Micah.
man.
That's how. What does that say?
That's Micah.
Oh, that's Micah.
You know what? Micah and Mika is the same on paper.
Nah,
it's
no.
just
No.
how it's the same, man.
It's a one block
What's
that
the
separates.
difference?
That's how I know you
What's
just
the
read
difference?
It's a bridge that separates.
Yeah,
didn't
it's
read
a
the
bridge
Bible.
to separate the
You read the
names.
Bible.
Like Deborah and Deborah.
I know.
You Deborah, I'm Deborah.
I'm the boy.
Micah is a guy, right?
Yes. I am.
Hey, what's going on, brother?
Not much. Is this funny man station?
This is a phony ass accent. Is
Come
this
on,
Michael
man.
Blackson?
Michael Blackson.
It's Michael
Michael
Blackson.
Blackson. Is this Michael Blackson?
Motherfucker.
Yeah, Mudasuka.
No.
What?
What?
My name is Hakeem Yerim, but everyone calls me Micah.
Are you about to blow us up? What's going on?
No. I'm very happy to be here. Very happy.
All right, Michael. So this portion of the show, you're supposed to make us laugh. So on the count of 3, tell us your best joke or whatever you got up your sleeve.
Introduce me.
and
Well,
then
no,
we're
we're gonna give him- you know what, I think
we're going to introduce you. We're going to introduce you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've seen him in the Middle East. You don't know what he was throwing rocks or stones. He's here on Foxxhole Radio making his comedy debut. Round of applause. Let's keep it going. Get in the back. In the back. Give it up for Micah.
Here we go. First off, I want to know why the fuck everyone is telling you their weight and age and number. What is this? Is this a boxing match? I don't know. I can't tell. I'm 420. I'm 422. What is up with everyone telling you their age and number and their weight? I don't know.
Yeah, thanks, Micah. We about to go to break.
Good job, Micah.
Thank you, man. Good job in the alternate universe, man. God, man.
Wow.
Micah, kill
God
yo.
bless
Hey,
you.
hey, where's that bridge at?
It's New York. Go to the Brooklyn Bridge, the Golden State, Kate, whatever that goes. Golden State, any
Yeah.
bridge.
Hit the gas and turn a hard right in the middle of the bridge. This Foxxhole Sirius XM 98. Give us a call. We'll be right back. Foxxhole Comedy Corner, Sirius XM 98. I'm Esau McGraw. He can find me on Twitter at Esau McGraw. Look, man, we've been going to callers and finding out some of these callers been calling us with some bullshit. So we're gonna keep going to the callers, and these callers that we got supposed to have some questions. They're gonna make us all laugh, or they're gonna have some questions for the panel right here, man. Where the callers at? Let's go to caller. This is Calvin in Arizona.
You only got a
Calvin,
couple minutes left, so if they're not funny, immediately hang
you
up
are
on
getting dumped off the bridge. Calvin.
What's
Calvin.
up?
What's going?
What's up?
What's going? Yeah, you had that West Side greeting. What's up?
What's up?
What's going on? So you have a question for anybody on the show today?
Yeah, Donnell Rawlings.
Calvin, hi. Calvin
Yeah.
got a delay between everything. Calvin, what's up? Okay,
That's
all right.
Calvin
ask
from
your
the
question.
McDonald's commercials
I
back
know
in the
you
day.
got your problems. That money gone. He ain't got.
That's why
How
he's-
long
that's
is
why he's here.
McDonald's money gonna last? Because he was assistant manager, and that was in the
17
80s.
Happy Meals.
What's your question, Calvin?
Shit, man, I ain't really have a question, man. I just wanted to go in on Donnell one time. Yo, babble up, 5-head ass, yo, goddamn, bug face, goddamn, bottom of the shoe looking ass, goddamn. It's the beer. Treat you like you're supposed to be a part of the liquor store right now, you motherfucking bald head, goddamn light bulb head.
We have a winner! Yo, I want to say you the best person that called up here thus far. And the reason why I say that because you were smart
survived
enough,
an abortion.
You were smart enough to keep. You were smart enough to keep going. You didn't let me break in. You drunk as hell. You got some good smoke, and you got a future, man. Congratulations. Now go take it in the face. Tell your mother I beat it after 7.
Calvin.
Yo.
Calvin is
Calvin is
high.
high.
It's laugh. Take the blunt out your mouth.
All right, next caller. We got
Damn
we
Damn right.
We go. Does that say row beat? No, I'm playing. Robert, New York City. No, don't that look like it say row beef? Like this is, like y'all think that God blacks. I'm telling y'all about this handwriting. Look, that say row beef. Robert, New York City. Robert, New York City. You got them old hand-me-down hands. Robert, New York City.
Can he spell? But he didn't spell my name right or something?
Yeah, Robert, we done got that. What you got going on now, Robert? Robot.
I want to know how can I get to be one of them comedians around there.
Let me tell you what you got to do, Robert. First of all, you got to spend about 15 years of your life depressed with no money. Unless you catch a lucky break. I mean everything.
He's working on 45.
I know, yeah. Hit us with something. Okay, you want to be a comedian. We're going to be a comedian. Donnell Rawlings is introducing all the comedians on the radio. So this is Robert in New York City. Donnell, let's give him a good introduction.
Roast beef is better, though.
Roast
Ladies
beef.
and gentlemen, he just came off the No Homo Tour. Pause. I got your back. He's here tonight. I forget where he's from, but you're going to love him. My friend, your friend, in the front of the club. Start clapping right now. Show this man some love. Tiny, can we get a shout out, Tiny?
Go ahead, Roe Beef. Get this bitch poppin'.
Roe Beef, get at him.
He's gone. He hung up.
You hung up?
He's
Prepaid minutes
I
are
know. I'm saying prepaid ain't no joke.
His intro was longer than his career, man.
Right? Yeah. How you gonna start old? Like you hear me? Man, so if you stuck in the 70s, that's a good point of view, though.
We got a rap show coming up next.
Yeah, yeah, we got a rap show coming. Oh, you said okay.
Yeah.
Look, this is Foxxhole Comedy Corner. I'm Esau McGraw.
I'm Naeem
You can
Lynn.
find me on Twitter if you want to at Esau McGraw, ESAU if you read the Bible, McGraw MCGRAW. Donnell Rawlings.
You can follow me on Twitter at Donnell Rawlings. I'll be in the club and I might be smelling like pussy and cologne.
Bresha Webb.
Hey, you can find me on Twitter at Bresha Webb, BRESHAWEBB. God bless.
When your
Pussy
show
and
coming on?
cologne. Pussy and cologne.
When's your show coming on?
Oh, Love That Girl is coming back for another season on TV1.
That's beautiful.
Thank you. Praise
beautiful.
to God.
Nice.
And also, you can please look at my video, Shit Tiny Says, on YouTube.
Nice.
It's on
T-Rex?
Bossip.
T-Rex. You can see me at Todd Rex on Twitter. Also at Trauma Combat, TRAUMMACOMBAT.
Wow, we ain't gonna remember that.
I know. I said that way too fast.
That's crazy.
Naeem Lynn.
Hey, this is Naeem Lynn. You can find me on Twitter at Naeem the Star. You can also find me my website Naeem.jokes and anything else.
Shine and Kevin
coming
Hart
to a
shoes.
city. Who said that? Guy Black?
No, I didn't.
I didn't shine some shoes. How you get in here? You shining that?
And this weekend, I'm at Stand Up Live on Sunday, hosting a soul food comedy show. This weekend, featuring the Plastic Cup Boys.
Naeem Lynn and Spank.
And
Will Spank Horton.
William Horton.
Yeah.
Is that in Los Angeles?
It's going to be wild. That's in Phoenix, Arizona. Stand Up Live, downtown Phoenix. Oh, we're going to have a good time.
Bring me back a plate.
And I'll tell you that it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Ladies and gentlemen, that's been our show. Foxxhole Comedy Corner. I'm Esau McGraw. This is Sirius XM 98. You're wonderful.